Your ATP tab, or Annual Training Plan tab, is again a visual representation of what's going on throughout the entire year. So unlike your calendar, which is only going to show you a limited view of what's going on over a week or a couple of 2 or 3 weeks at a time, your annual training plan here is going to show you the entire year. And it's broken up into two sections here. Across the top, you're going to have a bar chart, which is going to have a lot of information attached to it. As you can see, it's going to have these line charts in the back with the bar charts in the front, and then again some more dashed lines here that over time will become solid and more jagged in the front. And these are those numbers that we've already talked about. So this back mountain in the background, our Blue Ridge Mountains back there, are our fitness number. That's projected. It's not the actual, but it's the projected fitness that we want to have as we are going throughout the year. The yellow mountain is our projected readiness to perform, or our form number. And then of course the pink, which we can't see yet because we haven't created any fatigue, is going to be created by this line, dotted line here. So those are our projected in the back, the shaded mountains, and the line charts in the front here that are currently dotted is our fatigue and our form that's going to be projected on this chart, similar to our PMC chart that we looked in our dashboard. And then the bars here are a representation of the individual weeks throughout the entire year. And their height is determined by this column right here, TSS, or Training Stress Score. So every single individual workout is assigned a training stress score. So if we go back to our calendar here for just a moment and we open up a workout, you can see here that this TSS for this particular ride is projected to be about 140. Now once you complete it with your smartwatch, it'll automatically populate with whatever the actual TSS would have been, and it'll probably be around 140, give or take, if you completed it as described. If you have to manually complete this by inputting the numbers themselves, in other words, you don't have a smartwatch, and so you completed 2 hours and 25 minutes of a ride, you can put that in here. Then you can put in an estimate here of what you may have completed, or just leave that up to me. You don't have to worry about that at all. But again, coming back to our ATP here section, our annual training plan, then these bars are going to be added up. Again, those individual workouts will add up to a total for that entire week. So as you can see here, there are different phases of training. So when you begin a plan with me, we're going to do a lot of preparation work. In other words, we're going to do corrective exercises. We're going to do just some light workouts to really establish a baseline, including some tests just to see where you are. And then we'll have different base phases and build phases in which we're going to have increasing workloads, and then recovery weeks, and increasing workloads and recovery weeks so that we can adapt to those workloads and recover fully. And then as you can see, as we're getting closer to races, then we're going to begin tapering and focusing more on specific skills and race-specific workouts that are going to prepare us for our races. And then as we go throughout the year, if we have multiple races, we're going to have additional build and base phases, and then tapering phases before our ultimate race day. So the section below here is simply a spreadsheet that's going to give you the exact same data. This is where all the numbers are going to be that are going to populate the graphs up above.